All right, good morning, everyone. This is SageFT. This is the live trading desk. Let's go. All right. Good morning. My name is Revan Wood. I go by SageFT here. This is the live trading desk, and we are live. Make sure your live button is red on YouTube. First thing we're going to do is we're going to start out here with the narrow range. Are we the narrowest range of the last 7 trading days or not? We've got an ATR of 1 on the daily chart. We are the narrowest range by a mile, right? We are at 22.75. We need 52.75. That's nowhere near it. We need 30.25 points of range expansion before we're outside the narrowest range. What we're going to do today is we're going to respect the Keltner channels on the 2-minute chart. To find out my settings on that, we've got a nice little game plan to set up for you. Look, here's the deal with the game plan. It's nothing you can't find on the internet. We've just procured it together, and then we've put my twist on it, what I use from it, and then we've got my secret little removal trade at the end of it. Okay, looking at the daily chart, my target was hit. Hold on one second. My target was hit overnight. Look at this, folks. I was filled on my call at 83.25. So I got 2R. I paid $27.75 for it. I got 83.25. So if I were to risk the entire value, instead of saying 2R, I got 200% on it. I made $27.75. Okay, so now if you look at it though, here's kind of the, now this is going to sound weird, right? But wait, let me make sure I have this correct when I bring it back. Okay, the play was to trade the ES off of the NQ order block on the daily chart. You see it? This is what we played, right? They drew on liquidity here. They drew on liquidity here, right? So it was the perfect trade. And the way that so if you have anything left on your swing long, your final target is 6123. And that would put you at 4R, I believe. Or 400%. It's got more legs, right? Because if we were to draw the same thing on the ES, excuse me, the same thing that we had on the ES as on the NQ, look at what it would look like. Let's just draw it out and I'll show you. All right, so where's the removal? Okay, get on there. Okay, so here's the removal. All right, so then we go like this. So first target on the NQ, if we're looking at it this way, is since it closed above 20981 here, your first target is 21,469. So let's put these side by side. We already hit the target on the ES. It was an easier play. How did we enter it? How did we enter the trade? I'm so glad you asked. This draw on liquidity on the upsloping 200, okay? This is the event at the location for execution. Everybody was so excited about this big gap, right? But look at what they did to the gap. They liquidity swept the gap. They said, "Oh, all we can eat at a discount? Go on, I'm listening, right?" And this gap lined up with the order block of the all-time highs on the 4-hour chart. Look at that. So I'm completely out of my long. The money was great. Let's go to the 15 minutes, see if we can find anything. All right. So what I have ingrained in my brain is right here at this 35 level. That all of this is noise. Well, I'll get to that in a second. If all of this green is noise, if we fail right here. All right. Now let's look at this. What is it? There's 4 words in the term. That wasn't rhetorical. Can you guys hear me? Is the mic on? It says I'm talking. Mm-mm. Rewind. Morning. All right. So Friday, the stock market closes at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Okay. 1 p.m. Eastern time. So we'll trade just a regular morning session for us. We will not trade tomorrow. I want to remind everyone we have major news. 8:30 a.m. Okay, I'm going to move on to the Mancinis. Yes. Yes. Kyle. Those are the 4 words. Yes. Those are the 4 words I was looking for, actually, my friend. The exact 4 words. All right, Mancini, we got 26 support tested already. Keeps 38 and 44 alive. Breakout to 73 above. 26 fails. We dip to 1702. $73 above 44 break. Wow. Okay. Okay. Huggy Bear lays it out so y'all can play it out. I'm gonna y'all play it out. I'm gonna trust it. 38.25 is the yesterday's close. Put the Keltner channels on here. If you'd like more information on how we use the Keltners. This right here was the best entry of the day so far. It's perfect because it converges on the lick on lower Keltner. Green overtakes red. Execute. For those of you that are Dolphins fans, I'm sorry in advance. They really are. Wow, they're really trying to get this thing to go through. I mean, look at all the green bars into the view, Appleton. Extremely low volume. Upper Keltner again. 15-minute is just bulging to the upside. But can they turn the 200 simple up on the 2-minute? $15 is curled back into first position. Jason, you getting the emails that we're sending you? Upper Keltner, everybody. Upper Keltner. Today at 1:30. Got it. That's what we assumed. Yeah, one of us will get the Zoom link out to you. Actually, I think you can go into that email that confirmed it and just reschedule it for today. I think it'll still let you do that. I think. If not, we'll figure it out. Dun, 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 dun. Gap fill 38.25 in the S&P is the close, according to Ninja. 38.25 is your VAH, value area high on your volume profile. This would be a very easy gap fill. I want to remind everyone in exactly 10 minutes and 10 seconds. You've got 4 major news headlines coming in. Shore up your positions by then. Don't think a stop is going to protect you. You guys saw what happened. If you have any latency whatsoever, right? Let's say you're on your 5G phone in a garbage truck, right? Just imagine if someone were doing that, right? And you had a stop in there. You could lose 10 points below that stop. You guys saw it do some sort of crazy stuff in my account the other day for 5 points. Luckily, the market came back in my direction because it was naked. Filled me at my target, and then 10 points lower, it filled me as a short on the other side of the stop. It moved 10 points in a fraction of a second. Mm-hmm. 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 No. They're going to jam this thing right up into the guts right here. Then they're going to figure out what to do with it. And just so everyone knows, if you didn't see it on Twitter, I was filled to close that call at the top, folks. At the top, 83.25 is what I got filled for. 200% gain on the call. The trade was all mapped out from the beginning. Apparently, millions of people in Africa do. Up and through Upper Keltner, folks. I have the arrow pointing to the only place you could have bought a long. Seven and a half minutes till this news release. Major news release. What we're going to see on the DOM is we're going to see the bids and offers go to basically zero. That's going to tell you that they have pulled liquidity. So therefore, if someone were to drop a dime on there, right, how many points would it move it? Word. Word. Any Dolphins fans in the house right now? I think Patrick's a Dolphins fan, right? But the question is, Joey, where would you place the stop? That's the hard part about the equation. Very, very low volume, folks. This is not what we want. This is not what we want to see, but however, the only people that are trading are the junior brokers and lower. So you're saying a blow through at 43.50, it retraces to 43.50, gives the signal, and then you go. Is that what you just said? Because I think I'm deciphering Joey's code here. Everything is green except for the 200 simple on the 2-minute chart. The 20 simple on the 15-minute chart turned up before the 200. Hmm. Four minutes, 30 seconds till imminent news release. Yeah, Mancini, 26. Daily pivot is 1950. $15-minute removal, 37.50. There's one that was vocal yesterday, but I don't think he's here yet, or I don't think they are here yet. Okay, 3 minutes, 15 seconds till GDP report, folks. Is the economy expanding or contracting? Are they fudging the numbers to make it look like we are not in a recession? Speaking of cats on the lap, where's Reggie? Go Packers, by the way. Happy Thanksgiving to those of you that celebrate it, inside or outside the United States. It's going to be our cheers today. We will be cheersing to a happy Thanksgiving. Let's go, Corey. Let's go. Let's go, Hank. Let's show some love for the Pack for tomorrow. They play. Prime time, baby. 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. my time. Oh, let's go. How old is she, G-Man? Hey. Go Packers and happy Thanksgiving. 6. Let's go. V Pocket 2825. Very, very small profile. We've only got 23 points of range. Could that change after these imminent job reports, durable goods, jobs numbers, GDP, and there was one other one. International trade in goods. Oh, yeah. And to remind everyone, half day, the market is only open half day till 1 p.m. on Friday. We will trade a normal session. I don't think there's any news. All right, 30 seconds. Let's lock in. I want to remind everyone we're narrow range. We need 30 points of range expansion to be outside narrow range. Mancini 26, 38, 44, 73. 26 fails. We dip 1702. Here we go. Okay, bids and offers are down to single digits. Here we go. Here we go. Make sure all of your positions are closed. Hello? Interesting. No fill. I tried to get picked up at 36. No fill. No fill. There's your gap fill, 38.25. Completed business at 38.25. Very light volume, very, very limited reaction here. Are the bankers even going to play the day before Thanksgiving? Moving at a snail's pace here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Here's the deal: we may only get one good trade, and then the easy money will be made. Right? Let's make sure that we're capitalizing on our A plus setups. Gap fill, complete business at gap fill. Gap fill was also VAH. Where do we go from here? 38 was also Mancini, obviously for the gap fill reason. So 38.26 or 38.44? Which way do we go? How is everyone? Oh, you know what? Click this link. TradingView is 70% off and a free month. If you've thought about getting into TradingView, right? Hey, Packers are the best. That 15-minute bar is looking trappy. Friday will be a half day in the market. We'll be here for just a regular session. It'll be light volume, and we know what happens on light volume, folks. Goodness comes on light volume. Rat hole. They rat holed 36.25, 36.50 got rat holed. Oh, you rat holes. Okay, you've got a 39.75 target. Let's go, Joey. All it takes is starting with one call with your coach, and you too could be done for the day like Joey. Love it. I have no trades on. I just drew it instead of took it. They rat holed me at 36.50. They can have it. I ain't playing their games today. Ain't playing their games today. Mm. Might have to grab a sweatshirt. It's kind of chilly up in here. No, I can just close the window. Big hurdle at 38.25.
Oh, I get what you're saying. I got it from here, guy. Wink. No, 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 no. Why won't you listen to me?
Volume is starting to increase on the 15-minute chart. If they were going to Lexi bar this thing, give us a big, huge inverted hammer up here, right? It would have had to have been on huge volume for us to think about taking it lower against this 15-minute kiss chart moving to the upside, right? So the thought was if we could get in around, a good price, it would take it upwards into that 38.25 level. I don't know much past that 38.25. That's my conundrum. That's why I'm being picky. I would love to see a snap down to lower Keltner and then a perfect reversal. Mr. Yogdal, it's a good morning to you. I want to remind those of you that are not in the States, we are preparing for Thanksgiving. This is very, very light volume pre-market trading. I have to take it. I may have missed the order, bud. 39.75 T1. Because if we're going to figure out how many stops are above this 38.50. If it prints, I mean, we're going to find out. Yes. So Pat, what I mean by that is that's the trigger. So yes. But remember, because we're narrow range, after it hits that first upper Keltner, we have to be careful, right? Because that would be looking for it to sell. So in context, yes. In context, if we're basing this as the double bottom draw on sell side liquidity, then yes, every move, 100%. Yes. Understanding that the risk is it going instantly down to lower Keltner. Pat B. Yes. Not monetary risk, okay, but the risk of the stop getting hit when your stop is here. But yes, absolutely. I think I missed this entry. I don't know. We're going to find out here. We got 5 seconds till the 15-minute bar closes. I feel like I'm chasing. I'm going to wait. My order has been canceled. Here's how I have the trade drawn. I'm not in it, but here's how it's drawn. Going long with the first target straddling the Mancini and the gap fill is a brazen attempt. Hey, somebody complimented my drawing yesterday, G. And I thanked them. Andy says I can't take a compliment. Thank you. Andy, let's see. I talked to Andy. He is holiday mode. He just passed his big certification for work. And Seth, I do believe, is enjoying warm weather in Arizona. I want to remind everyone, it is holiday season. Let's go, G. Folks, for those of you that don't know, we have been tearing up some Black Ops 6 after the stream. I consider it part of work. I relate it directly to trading. Because if you can get spawn camp 12 times and still come back positive, well, then that means you can take a couple stop outs and not let it bother you, right? And the intense focus that you have to play at any sort of level in that game. Think of focusing like that on your charts instead of your chats. Hey Siri, text Seth. The chat misses you. It just sent it to a regular person named Seth. Anyone named Seth. Hey Siri, text Seth Tonk. The chat misses you. There we go. It was just randomly just giving it to anyone named Seth. Hey Siri, text Andy. David says the chat doesn't miss you. He'll get the message. Here's the deal. If you're not having fun trading, it means you have a lack of data, which gives you the lack of confidence. If you're new to trading, okay, the way to build the correct data to build the confidence is to have someone show you how to do it. If you've been trading for 5 years and you just haven't gotten it yet, the way to figure it out is to have someone show you how to do it. There's these little things that you don't know, right? He says David A question mark. That means he loves me. Let's go. Once you collect the correct information, trading becomes fun. Okay. Now, those of you that have had a call with me, you heard the distinction in the sentence that I just said. Those of you that have not had a call with me yet, there's a very distinct term that I use. It's what most people are not willing to look for. Or most people have never been shown to look for it. Ryan, Black Ops 6 will cure your boredom. VPOC shift 38. 38's the main the volume point of control. I hesitated on 36.75. Damn it. 6 minutes till this bar closes. 6 minutes to the top of the hour. 6 minutes, Slim Shady, you're on. Welcome to Gap Fill, everybody. Everybody's leaning forward into their monitors like there's about to be some sort of big move. Maybe. I know that there's 223 bid at 35. I do know that. Slide right on down there, penguins. $555. We're just a stone's throw away from an all-time high. Just a stone's throw away. We need an all-time high to all-time. There we go. Okay, so now the trend line's set. Let's take a look. So we've got an X coming up here. And it's lining up way out here, about 43, 40, 40, 45. So on the 15-minute chart, what we've done is we've broken structure. Well, excuse me. My dog is having fun. You're silly. Don't be chewing that up. Okay, we've broken the high-to-high trend line. It's come down and test it. And now what? Right? Do we go back through it or do we go back up? Right back into I do believe this is the 4-hour order block. Yep, it's still there. Has not closed above this 4-hour order block at the all-time high. If we take a look here. All right, so what happens if we break? What if we just click on this 44.75 and close at the 10 a.m. At the 10 a.m. close, right? So we've got 1 hour and 1 minute to see if they get it above 44.75. That would be pivotal here, right? They obviously didn't hate the numbers that just came out because we didn't even move. It didn't even trade, to be frank with you, right? Now, we need Bitcoin to do some rallying, that kind of thing, right? We need to see risk on. 95,000 would be your cap there. Let's look at the NQ. NQ's got to get out of this 2098,150. Right, and that will flow for the ES. We're narrow range. And I want to remind everyone in about 3 seconds, it's my favorite time of the morning. Put them up in the air, everybody. Let's get it for a great holiday tomorrow in the United States. Everybody, it's going to be a happy Thanksgiving. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Spam those cheers emotes. Team Green, let's see the cheers emotes. If you want to have that cool cheers emote and other fun cheers emotes, other fun emotes, join us and support us. Join the team. If you're not on an iPhone, there's a little $ button next to you. If you're on an iPhone, go to a browser and open this stream up. You'll be able to join our team. Smash that like button nonetheless. That's the best way for us to get noticed. The realest trading stream you're going to see. About as close to reality as trading really gets. This is these little drips down here is why I don't like being long at the top side of this bracket that we have going on. Very low volume today, folks. We just shifted the VPOC from 38 to 35.75, so it's neck and neck. Ethereum is above 3,500. Ethereum is the one making its run, folks. Bitcoin had its turn. Now it's Ethereum's turn. Welcome back to the VWAP. They just rat holed 34.75. Watching 30.75. You dirty rats. Oh. Was anyone else watching that? I was locked in. That was rude of them to do that. They closed that bar at 35. If it was closed at 34.75, I was going short at 34.75 with a stop of 38.75. They rat holed me at 35. Therefore, I am not in the trade. I canceled my order or didn't put my order in. Didn't even put it in. I'm not playing their game. I'm not stalking my prey. I'm waiting for my prey to walk by, and I jump out of the tree and pounce on it. 30.75 is the freaking target here. My dog is being extra loud. Good Lord. They knew what they were doing. How dare they? And the reason I really liked it was it was right as this was turning. See it. Let's draw it. There's the trade. Off of Upper Keltner, right? Now, I'm not saying it's going to make it to this 30.75. We don't know that, right? What side of probability does it land on? The winning side or the losing side? We don't know. But look how perfect this is. Okay. I am not in the trade. I canceled I did not put my order in. You guys can hear my orders. And you'll see them on the screen here. Next. $15-minute 35 also, if you guys were wondering why I was so staunch on the 34.75. If you look at the 15-minute chart, look, it's the open of this bar. So the 34.75 close on the 2-minute was muy importante, right? Muy importante. That was the one. What do you need? Do you need to go out? You need to go up? What do you need? She's like, it's cold in here, man. Yeah, the tape clearly said he was going to defend 38. Because we have a lack of volume, right? I mean, look, here's the deal. I can show you. Right. I'm not just looking at stupid candles, right? Everybody, well, the candle said this. Yeah, well, let's back it up with something else, right? Look at how he just keeps selling. Oops. Damn it. Look at how he just keeps selling 38. And there's no volume above it, right? And 38.25 was gap fill, 38 Mancini. Now, notice I'm not even in the trade, right? So I was being very selective. This price action, okay? If you are not seasoned in this price action, you are in data collection mode. This is pre-holiday trading. Most people will lose trying to trade this. Most people will lose trying to trade this pre-holiday market action. So I am in agreement. Where's Scooby Curry? Right? Most people should be in the simulator or trading a couple micros at the most in the data collection process, right? Because how would you ever collect the data that shows where you shouldn't trade? Stop. Yeah, exactly. Very low volume. Yeah, an hour and a half ago, Ryan. 180 an hour and a half ago. Okay, it had time. It should have been over 200, 210, 220. We've got 18 minutes till the opening bell, and we're barely at 151,000. This is anemic, right? But I want to remind everyone, most people think that low volume means sideways chop price action. I'm here to remind you that's not actually true, right? Let's bring in the analog, right? We're here, right? This is where we are. We want to trade here. I will patiently wait in the tree for my prey to walk right underneath me, and then I'm going to drop right on them. Okay, I'm not going to go out and start chasing all the different animals around. I'm going to wait for the animal to walk by, and it's going to walk right in front of me, and I'm going to grab it. That's the mindset we have to have, right? Let's filter out trades, not filter in trades. $35 over under. Very interesting pattern. Because on the 15-minute, you've got a big hammer in 1 minute. Wow, that's conflicting. you've got a sell forming in 45 seconds on the 15-minute, and you have a buy that just triggered at 35 on the 2-minute. I'm going to pass. That's too conflicting. That's a tough one. That's a tough one for me. It's probably going to go up now that I'm balking out of the trade, right? I'll take it with small size. I don't like trading against the 15-minute trigger, though. Yeah, see, it's a direct short at 35. That's why I have one micro on. I think it's going to instantly go down and stop us out. Where's the ad? 33.50. VPOC 35.75. $34.75.35 over under, if you ask me. You can see it on the 15-minute chart. And they brought the volume at 35. You can see it here. At volume. Nina, what are you doing? Nina, calm your little monkey down. Calm down. Everything is okay. You don't have to sniff through the carpet. Hey, stop. Nina. Well, the processors are whirling up. Market's going to move. here's what we're competing against. Here's what the logs are competing against. This is right here. This perfect play. So I'm doing it with no leverage whatsoever. You need to go out? You need to go out there. No, probably not. They're just leaning into the bid. Which way does it release? 37 or 32? Yeah, they're going to find out how many stops are there, G, here in a second. They're going to see if there's any sell side liquidity or if the stops are in control at 33.50 here in a second, because this is what leaning into the bid looks like. And remember, it's very, very low volume, right? So it can do anything it wants. That's why I have no leverage. Even though you see I'm in the trade, right? There's no leverage to this whatsoever. Notice on the uptick, they instantly downtick it. Okay, that's them. Here it comes. That's them leaning into the bid. Well, they got all the way to 33.25. Welcome back to the VWAP, everyone. My stop is 32, and I have 2 micros on, just so everyone understands. 2 micros. I'm going to be down like $12. Okay. I'm just going through the motions, taking the trades. Oops, sorry, I'll lose $22. They are this is what leaning into the bid looks like, right? Just a slow, methodical flush down. What I'm waiting for is I'm waiting for clarity, right? So here's what clarity would look like. A perfect bottoming formation, okay, if we're looking for a long. Okay, and then it shows the buyers come back in, right? Right now we don't see that. At all. 35.75 VPOC. 7 minutes till the opening bell. Might have my stop in the wrong place, but I'm not going to change it, right? I'm not going to add risk. And you're probably thinking, yeah, but you're only risking like $25. That's the money is not the point. Okay, the setup is the point. If it stops me out and then gives me the actual pattern, I'll take it with bigger size. I'll re-enter. I'm still flexible, right? When you move your stop away, here's what I've learned in all of my research. Right, getting it wrong, right? Figuring out where not to trade. When you move your stop, they're just gonna move it right on down, and they're gonna hit wherever you move it. Just that's what it's gonna seem like to you, right? Let's say you move it to 31. They're gonna take it right to 31, smack you, and then do whatever it's gonna do. So all it's and where that comes from is the need to be right. There's only two things that are holding you back. Okay. One, the lack of patience, and or two, the need to be right. That's it. Stop blaming it on everything else. They're still leaning into the bid here. This is actually a short at 33.50. Booger. So you'd have a target of 30.75, just like that original short. Hey, what do you need? Okay, 4.5 minutes till the market opens here. A lot of volume at 33 quarter. Someone's leaning into it, someone's absorbing it. Do they find the seller on the uptick or not? Yes. No? Maybe so. Okay, my ad target is 35. That's a big order at 35. I don't mean there's a big order sitting there. What I mean is like that 35 print changes the move. Like I said, it's a big difference between 34.75 and 35 right here. Big difference. They had all you could eat. They had all you could eat up there. All you can eat. Okay, now we've got either so now this bar is forming either a pinprick, and we're going to go straight down through 32.75. Okay, or it's a perfect buy opportunity. I'm not saying trade it either way. I'm saying here it comes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes till the opening bell. There's a lot of tape at 33.25. Interesting. Okay, here we go. 1 minute, 20 seconds till the opening bell. Happy Thanksgiving if I don't say it again. If I don't see you before you leave. There they go. All that time wasted. 1 minute till the opening bell. So now is 33.50 the perfect short? Or not? Here's how I have it drawn on my chart, if you're wondering. I've got both of them drawn there. A lot of volume at 33.25. 20 seconds till the opening bell. I think they're going to stop it at 32 and then run it. I will be down my $22 or whatever it says. Yeah. Here we go. We're open. Don't stop believing. Yeah, that was horse shit. That was a short at 33.50. That was dumb. 30.75 was your target. That was stupid of me. That was really dumb. That was an obvious short. That was so stupid. That was so dumb. Oh my God, that was so. Yeah, that was a short. That was stupid. I'm so glad I did that in the micros. Otherwise, I'd probably end the stream right here because that was the most obvious short. That was the most obvious short. That was the most obvious short. Rev. That's what trying to be right looks like, folks. Yep. Oh, hey, guys, you guys could show me 50 different freaking ways. I see it. That was dumb. That was dumb. That was dumb. Now, smart thing is I did it with the micros, so I lost $22 instead of, $220 or $2,020 or whatever, whatever. It doesn't matter. I was leveraged correctly, but I was just going against what I was reading. It was stupid. It was stupid. It was really, really, really poor trade. So if you want to clip that and put it on the internet and say, look at this dip, look at this dip. This is the worst trader you've ever seen. He took one trade out of 1,000 that was bad. Clip it, run it. All the pundits sitting in here waiting for me to screw up. Go ahead. Come on now. Interesting. Look at this move. Well, that is quite the tail on the 15-minute. Right back. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Yeah. I'm not saying anything in particular. I'm just saying that, like, I'm in the micros because there's no reason to ruin a holiday, right? When I see the A setup, I'm going to take it with leverage. You'll see how this works, right? For now, I'm just, we're off of lower Keltner. We have a green overtakes red. What happens? Do we heavily short down here? No. It just said New Mancini. What the hell? No. 35 over under on the 15-minute chart. OTE was 29.50, 29, whatever that order is, 29.75. We have a huge indecision bar at 33 quarter on your 15-minute chart. It's got 2 minutes and 20 seconds till the bar closes. Which way does it go? We don't know. $33.25 over under. 35 over under in the 15-minute. Quite the gap for a narrow range day here. One minute till this bar closes on the 15-minute chart. It'll be the first 15-minute opening range. What do they do with it, right? There's a lot of traders that watch the first 15-minute ORB. ORB means opening range breakout. If you heard that ching thing, it's because it took one of the contracts off and then moved the stop up prematurely. I have to fix that. I do not want that happening. Decision. There's your 35s. Because it's got 30 seconds till this bar closes. Does it close engulfing outside, which would be 35.50? Okay, or not, right? Here it comes. 25 seconds. And we don't know. Here's the deal. This thing can close red, but that's what we're watching. We're watching the levels, 33 and 35. It's cold in here. I need to get a sweatshirt. Do they rat hole everyone right down here? Yep. Yep, they do. They're trying to lean into it. A lot of volume here, 33, 34, 25. Now, what I mean by they're leaning into it is every time it goes up to 34, it instantly goes down to a 33. So do they get to continue to lean into it, or do they let off the pressure and it goes up? You've got a large offer above 300 times at 39, or 36 had 800. Oh, 600 at 38 or 36, whatever that number is. My stop keeps moving, guys. I'm sorry. I've got the wrong ATM on for it here. Okay, so 37 is going to be a big deal here. 37 is a big deal. Either they hit it or they don't, right? How many stops are there? There's no way we go to 39.75, folks. Nina. Yep, died out. Do they get one more crack at it? One more crack at it. Okay, do they find the seller again? Okay, there's a big buyer right there at 36. He bought them all. Was that the pinprick or was that the release? That touch of 33 right there. It would have to instantly smash 37 now, right? Because they see the inventory at 36. Decision point right here. Decision point right here. Watch your tape. So far, first sell. The shorts do not want this bar to close up here. Okay, your 2-minute fractal is starting to turn up. How do they close this up here? Okay, 33.25 over under now. And then 35 on the 15-minute. VPOC right here too. This is like the most agreed upon price. VWAP, VPOC, 8 EMA, 20 SMA, 8 EMA on the 15-minute. Got a big old spaghetti noodle mess here. They're leaning. Well, it was fun watching it anyway. Yeah, this trade's over. I'm just sitting here watching it, guys. There's nothing to see here. This is just sideways, absolute nothing burger. Nothing burger. 750 offered at 37. Wow. They might play that. They might play that. Because that's what liquidity looks like. Now he's split it up. He's got 1,500 offered at 37 all the way through. That's quite the offer there, James. Can they get enough inventory to get it up there to get it to him? Or does it fall flat on its face at 27? Leaning into the bid. Here comes 27s. If we don't go 37 in the next like 5 minutes, it's 27. Just bink. Here it comes. And the reason I say that is not because I'm in a trade that'll get stopped out at 27. The reason I say that is when they printed 35, it was like an electric fence. It was like, ugh. So think about what the tape is, right? We've got 32, which is the previous over under. Previous swing low on the 15 minute. Okay, and then 33 and 35. That's it. That's the range we're working with. Why does this say there was a stop at 33.75? No. In what account? Interesting. Interesting. Okay, here comes the flush. One account has 2 contracts, one account has 1 contract. Very interesting. Okay. Whatever. 31.50 by volume here. And yes, this pre-holiday market should be very, very boring, folks. Very boring. My dog's going crazy, playing with her bone. Here comes a fresh 2-minute fractal downwards. Do they jump on the train and go? And what I mean by that is you have a fresh, and I'm not saying take a long or a short. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that we have the 8 EMA turning down underneath the 20, underneath the VWAP, right? So do they sell it? I don't have the answers. I'm asking the market the question, right? A lot of volume coming in here relative. And I don't know if you guys heard me, if you were here earlier, my target on my call got filled at the exact high to be, hey, there's a $10 Venmo from Ricky. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. And go Lions, he says. He says $10 for the Lions. Luckily, the Lions aren't playing the Packers because the Lions would spank the Packers. My trade order was filled. How do I find the time? Activity. It was like 6:29 in my time, or 9:29. I don't know how to find it. Oh, here we go. Recent orders. Filled at 6:28 my time. 83.25 credit. I entered the trade at 9:46 a.m. on 11/19, 27.75, and exited at 83.25 on 11/26 at 9:28 p.m. Got about 25 seconds till the top of the hour. Let's see what happens when this 4-hour bar closes. Let's take a look at it here. You got a big move in Bitcoin. Big move in Bitcoin. Is that risk on into the weekend, into the long Thanksgiving weekend? That's a flat bar. Look at that. They just removed all the liquidity, though. I know that. $31s are going to take over VPOC if they keep this up. Someone's accumulating, distributing here. They're leaning into the bid. Hey, low to low trend line. Big old waste of time is what this was. Well, it didn't print that on the ES, but it did print that on the in the MES. So whatever. That was probably the low, folks. That was probably the low. Because look, it is bouncing hard. Look, it did not even print that in the frickin' ES. And on the MES, it did print it and stop me out. Look at the low. Look at the low in the ES. Oh, we got a $10 super chat. No, not Dolphins. Good. Okay, good trade on your call. Go Dolphins. Go Packers. Thank you for the $10. The Dolphins. Uh-oh. Did I just sell the bottom? A lot of volume there at 30 to 30.50. 29.50 to 30.50. $27. 30-50 shift. Quick seller. Fire sale. I might be wrong again. I'm glad I'm in the micros. Uh-oh, I might be down $100. I missed my OTE. I missed my OTE at 32.50. Are all the people that are accumulating on the VWAP going to get a VPOC going to get paid? I did not put the 250 OTE order in there. Damn it. That was money. Mancini 26. Okay, out. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Now we're cooking with gas. Out at 27.50. Guys, let's let this play. I'm down $17 in one account and $50 in the other account. I don't know how that happened, but that's whatever. I'm glad I had all out. I'm glad I had all first target there. So check this out. Here's what we got going on. Here was the trade, right? Just the green over the red overtakes the green as it goes back into position one. So now we just wait for the next setup. We're chilling, right? Now, and folks, I'm in the micros, right? Think about it. This is not a day you screw around with if you don't have the data. Okay, my data says stay light, enjoy yourself. You're going to eat some pumpkin pie later, right? Let it tell us what it's going to do. All right, there's the market moving now. Okay, there's the movement that we needed. Now, which way does it go? Stinkies, what is she doing? She wants to play. Nina. Nina's getting a little feisty, and Tinkerbell's not even awake yet. Yeah, she's given that face. That's exactly right. TF. That's Nina. Yep, she's fired up. It's plausible. It's coming. No. Pumpkin pie. It's Costco pumpkin pie. And whipped cream. I'm on a diet now. They may bleed this thing. Hey, okay, there's your 26 Mancini, folks. There's your 26s. I want to remind everyone, Friday is a half day for the NYSE. Nice trade, those of you that shorted with the kiss chart. Don't forget to smash that like button if you like what you see here. If you like seeing me red by 50 bucks, right? I'm literally down one ES point. And I'm down one tick. Do they find a draw on liquidity under 24? What is it? Under 23? Okay, you got a pivot at 1950. Prior swing lows overnight were 24.50. We've got lots of work that we're looking at here. Just remember, it's pre-holiday. We're trading light, just going through the motions, right? Just going through the motions. That reminds me, I need to fix this. All right, so there's the first seller, buyer, / whatever you want to say. He's thousands of cars deep here. Out. Let's go. There we go. I had a 2-point stop. I was going for 2 points. Do you got those of you that are only watching the candles? Those of you that are only watching the candles, that's like watching the scoreboard on the. Okay, I'm watching the actual game on the court. Look at this, folks. I had to be a buyer there. I had to take a point or two out of it, right? No matter what, right? So if you're wondering what the hell did he just do? Well, I just traded for 2 points. Okay, I had a 2-point stop of 23.50. And remember, you're spitballing stop, right? You don't know what this guy's going to do. So then I just put a 2-point stop, 2-point target, slam, bam, and we're done. Okay, and now we have another one at 26. That was very clear, right? Listen, I could not have been more clear as to what just happened. I could not have been more clear as to what just happened. Because I have the tape reading since 2010, I was able to take it before the sword formed. Okay. We have a plausible bottom. Let him test that. Let him test that 24. Uno mas por faves. Let's go, Al. Let's go, Al. Yep. That was the trade of the day. Be right back. Now I'm having fun, everybody. I've got one account up $1. And the other one is down 30. Gold miner, schedule it now for when you want the date. Everybody's going to get their Christmas presents to themselves, okay, which is a coaching call with me. Look, I don't care if you've had 1 call or 5 calls. It's time to get on the call, right? If you're thinking about making a career change, before you do that, I want you to schedule a call. I want you to invest in the call. Okay? Don't just be talking to your coach. Everybody, don't just be talking to your coach when things are bad or when you screw up or do something. Okay, talk to your coach when things are rocking and rolling. Let's go, gold miner. I still see more downside, right? So the tape is, what do they do with 25? Do they lean on it again? Is that guy done buying? Right? He bought thousands of contracts. Look. So now that's just market generated information. We don't know what's going to happen. Okay, so now our over under is 25. $1,500 bid at $25.50. $1,500 bid at $25.50. Look at this. Don't screw around with a bid like that, folks. Here we go. Game on. It's supper time, boys. Gone. Gone. Yeah, bottom. He's getting his fill, though. Look at the tape. He's getting his fill. Look at him. He's like, all right. You guys want to play games? I'll play games with you. Cool. I'm going to buy the lick, right? So this would be sell side lick, right? He's the lick. He's the lick. He's the buy. He's the order. Damn, we may never get this price again. I'm going to have to follow him with a wider stop. Take a risk. Did anyone buy it? Did anyone snap 25.50 in and just have a stop underneath it? I'm going to risk the biscuit on 1 micro. I think this is a liquidity draw for the day. I think someone's adding or building something down here, and I'm going to join them with very minimal risk, everybody. VAL. $975 bid at $24.50. How many of them actually trade at $24.50? Let's find out. Somebody is buying the edges. Are they buying to open or buying to close? I would hardly believe that it would be buy to close. I just have a 6-point stop on this 1 micro contract, everybody. That's it. $24.50. They sold 1,000 of them. Looks like they're going to take it down. If you're short and you see this bar close above 26, get out. Yep. Al and I are saying the same thing. This thing can continue lower, right? It can take my stop. Okay. But if we close above 26, get out. They're gonna get my $30. $17 if 26 fails. Here comes the lean. Lower Keltner. If 26 fails, it goes 17.02. I'm gonna risk a 6 tick stop. No fill. No fill. Damn it, man. Oh man. I tried. I tried to bid 21. Okay, so now remember 24.50, 25s is your tape. They've got a 2/4 they got to fill back in. Just be careful. Lower Keltner was hit. Okay, they filled in the 22/4 pothole. Someone sold the farm at 23 again. Yeah, the tape is heavy, folks. Don't think that I'm saying that this is going to go up from here. They are selling on every freaking uptick that they can get, right? Until they don't. Pre-holiday trading, gotta love it. Pivot point at 1950. Oh, I have my stop right on the pivot. He's got all you can eat at 22.50. You see that? A lot of volume coming in at 22 to 22.50. Leaning into the bid. Okay, now he's into the thousands of contracts at 2.25. Now he's serious. Now he's buying all you can eat at 22. Okay, 24.75 to 25 is your 2-minute removal. There they go. Down to the pivot for you. Folks, I just have 2 micros on, right? I think I'll be down like $50 if I lose. I am just not playing with this action today. 22.25 is my tape read, though. Over under by 24.75 on the 2-minute. There they go, playing with that 22.25 again. They're leaning into this thing. He's got all you can eat right here. All you can eat. He wants the pivot. Here comes the pivot. 1950. I need one pop to get out. Here's the deal. If it doesn't pop before it goes straight to 1950, I'm not going to be able to get out. You guys are going to see what a trying to be right trader looks like. For $5, to be clear. Okay, he bought 1,000 of them at 20. I'm about to get stopped out at 1850. Very plausible, Roland. Very plausible. That's why I'm in the micros, right? It just very. So I'm down $86. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Yep. I've got caught twice going the wrong freaking way. Good job, guys. What a waste of a day for me. This was stupid. Yeah, this was a waste of a day. Yeah, what a waste of a day. Yeah, on a good note, my call it did get closed at the high, so I guess there's that for me, right? I don't know. I just feel like I've wasted all day just trying to be right. I don't know. I don't know. All I have to do is just take every effing green red overtakes green, and it makes money. Every red overtakes green. Every red overtakes green. Every red overtakes green. Every red overtakes green. From right here is money, 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 money. And I'm trying to go long with a freaking micro contract. Come on, Rev. I'll be green. I'm not worried about it. I don't know. It's gonna just take a little bit longer to trade than I was expecting. Notice the complete failure of the exact gap fill 38.25. According to Ninja, the close yesterday was 38.25. We hit exactly 38.25. 1 minute till the 15-minute bar closes. Which way does it close? Above or below 24? Ethereum above 35.40. Wow. There we go. That's quite the close in the 15-minute tail. Big seller at 23.75. You had an increase in volume on the 15-minute tail bar. Well, let's see which way it goes from here. It had a higher volume than the opening bar. This looks lower. 21 over under here. They're going to close this at 19. They're going to drop this thing. Yeah, right at the lows. I wanted to short 19 on the ES. Nineteen's over under. Okay, 1925 filled on the add order out. 1625 to 1925. I had a 1325 stop. Sweet. Took 3 points off of the 7.25 points I can lose. Sweet. I'll be right back. We have a nice bell shape to the volume profile today, folks. Look at this. That is beautiful. Sure is, right? So do they sell 22 again if they get it there? Okay, or do they not get it there? Okay, or do they go to 22 and it goes right through 22 to the VPOC? Okay, I'm not saying which way it's going. I don't know. The KISS chart, the 15-minute fractal says down. The 2-minute KISS chart says down. Does that keep moving in that direction? $17.25 over under on the 2-minute chart here. I think they sell it. You'd have a $13.50 target. Okay, I'm not in. Okay, and then your risk is 21. The over under on the 2-minute chart is 21. The problem with shorting down here is you're really getting into some liquidity draw levels. Like what I mean by that is the pivot is 1950. Okay, so do they take it back to the pivot and then dump it? Are they finding value underneath the pivot so they can take it above the pivot? Are they just probing for the weak longs stops just below the pivot? You've got a tiny little trend line right above us. Tiny little trend line. It's like, hey, gang. Gang, gang. And there's the pivot. 1 minute, 40 seconds for this 15-minute bar to close. Folks, which way do they close it? Above or below the body of the previous 15-minute? That is the actual question, right? Let's take a look at the 15-minute chart here. Do they close below here or right above here? That's going to set the next algo in motion, right? They're like, how about we close it right on the pivot? How about right on it? Just boop. Thank you. $17 Mancini. All right, Gold Miner, have a great rest of your weekend. Happy Thanksgiving. I will be here Friday just hanging out. I may start the stream just a little bit later or something like that, but I will absolutely be here. Okay, was this the pinprick? For all the people that thought it was going to be the next big move upwards, right? Okay, there's the close of that 15-minute bar, and they closed it on the 17s. That shows weakness, right? So now what? Folks, I'm going to keep the stream on for just a little bit. I'm just hanging out. There's nothing to do, right? It's pre-holiday. We're chilling. They are leaning into this bid. They're like, all you can eat, baby. This looks too trappy. I keep drawing it, right? I keep drawing it. $12.50 target. No fill. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I probably just shouldn't even be sitting here, folks. I Yeah, I guess smash the like button if you'd like to watch me squirm. I'm, yeah, that, um, why did I not just take the effing trade? Why did I not just push the button 2 seconds earlier? 2 seconds earlier, and I would have been filled, and it would have instantly hit my freaking target, and I would have been green. When it didn't print 21, that was the pinprick right here, right? And I'm just sitting here looking at it like, oh, no, 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 no. Yeah. Now to be clear, I don't care about the stop out on the micros, right? Okay. What I care about is I put an ES order in 2 seconds too late right here, right? Instant target of 1250. That's the thorn in my craw. Yeah, my focus just hasn't been a high today. I mean, that's a clear short from 19. All right. Happy holidays, everybody. It is Thanksgiving Eve. Let's go ahead and get this review out of the way. As you can see, I am slightly red. I have done every single thing wrong that you can think of today. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to bow out. I'm going to bow out small red here. And that's gonna do it for me. We had the GDP, durable goods, international trade in goods, and jobless claims at 8:30. Then we had some 10 a.m. and 9:45 news, and so far they've taken the market down off of its highs. Now I want to remind everyone we got into this order block on the 4-hour chart, but we never actually closed above it, right? So anything it would have to be above 44 for this thing to continue its next leg. So now what it's trying to figure out is where do we go here? Where's the pockets of liquidity that need to get filled first before it fuels itself higher? Bitcoin's trying to make a nice little run here. Does it meet the high trend line and get whacked? Yeah, if you guys want to play some Black Ops, I'll play. I'm down to play some Black Ops. All right, so continuing on here, there's really, I mean, so now we're at the first touch in a long time of this 15-minute low to low trend line. Oh no, we got a bit to go. I don't know why it would move like that. Go Dolphins. No, go Packers. Let's go Packers. No, folks, I'm not upset here. Look, I screwed up. I traded against the KISS chart 3 times. When you trade against the 2-minute KISS chart after it goes into position 1, you get burnt if you go long. Yeah, and that'll wrap up the stream. That will wrap up the review. Sorry, I just took a little tiny short here on this line break. I'm still on the micros. I'm going to remain in the micros for the rest of the day. I'm not gonna have a bad Thanksgiving. I hope everybody has a wonderful Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to those of you in the United States. We'll see everybody Friday. It will be a very relaxed session, as it is going to be an NYSE holiday half day session in the NYSE. We'll see everyone Friday. Happy Thanksgiving.